Good afternoon, everyone. This is North Shore Preparedness coming to you from the bountiful and giving shores of Lake Ontario. It's a beautiful day. It's a little hot. Nice warm day. We're Saturday, August the 15th, 2020. And we're running a temperature of about 29 degrees Celsius. We're somewhere around about 83 or 84 for my American brothers and sisters. Now, some of you are looking at this flower here, okay? Well, that's a pretty flower. Some more pretty flowers there. These are on potatoes. These are potato flowers. Now there's another variety of potato right here. And it has white flowers, okay? These ones over here, they're a little bit more pink. Or sort of magenta in color. Or fuchsia type of purple. Just can hardly see my viewfinder to see what I'm doing here. But yeah, look at what those potatoes are doing. So it's a hot day. It's a warm day, but it's a nice, nice Saturday. We have sun and pretty much clear blue sky, as you can see. I think we might, we got a little bit of wispy stuff coming in. We may have some weather coming in tomorrow, but for the most part it's a clear, warm, and beautiful day. Now what I wanted to talk to you guys about today is about, again, about gardening and tiny urban spaces, you know? And can we grow food in a tiny urban space, right? What do you think? Can you grow food in a tiny urban space? That's romaine lettuce. Hanging in a pot. And I'm going to do more hanging pots next year too. This is a very successful venture. More lettuce. More lettuce. Yet again. More lettuce. We're back out of that. Okay, so I came out today into the garden and, you know, a little bit earlier while it was really, really hot. And I mean, you know, I'm a little dopey. I'm in a black t-shirt in the sunshine. So, I'm getting hot. But I spent a little longer out here than I wanted to. But I did end up making some types of harvest. Now, this is one of my pepper plants here, and it was getting choked by, well, these, let me back off of that, these radish plants that bolted on me. They all bolted. All my radishes bolted. Just picked them out, and oh, do we have a radish? Let me check. Let me check. We might have a radish here. It doesn't want to let go. Wow, that's deep. I'll look after that after. But anyways, yeah, my peppers were getting choked out by all these radishes that bolted on me. I got barely any radishes. I got one. But this little green pepper plant here, look what's going on under here. I'm not sure if you can see that, but look at the size of that cluster of peppers in there. Now I missed these when I was gathering things earlier, and this pepper plant over here, look at the size of the pepper on the underside of that. And there's plenty more coming up on this. You know, we can still see flowers in here. We're gonna have a fairly decent harvest off of these, and that's just a couple of pepper plants. I mean, I got stuff everywhere. Look at this. It's plum tomatoes. They're everywhere. Look, they're all over the place. All over the place. You don't have to look far at all. I was shocked. My smallest pepper plants. See, look here. Where were we? There's some down here that were really, like, yeah, there's little peppers, little tomatoes everywhere. Everywhere here. We're gonna have a bountiful harvest. Look, even in here, tomatoes. Everywhere here. Everywhere here. This plant right here, I thought, oh my. Look at the size of that pepper on there. And I missed all these when I came out earlier. Now this tiny little pepper plant here produced my biggest peppers. Beautiful. You can see there's more coming in there. And is definitely going to produce more, as you can see. Chard, wonderful harvest so far. I'm going to harvest some of that actually today to add to my harvest. So yeah, I wanted to show you my harvest today. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take it back and I'm going to show you some of the cherry tomatoes. They're just ridiculous. They are ridiculous. I can't eat them fast enough. I can't pick them fast enough. Here's some more Romas. About ready to come in. I'm going to be real busy real soon. But here we go. See if you can see that. Some yellow cherry tomatoes in there. Not sure if you can see into, I'm having a hard time seeing the viewfinder here, so please bear with me. I've got all kinds of cherry tomatoes. All kinds of them. I can't eat them fast enough. I have to give them away. Even from here, I can see plum tomatoes out over in there. I'm not sure if you guys can see that or not. Some plum tomatoes hanging on the vine. Right there. Just tomatoes everywhere. So, question of the day. And I haven't even shown you this bed at all. I took a couple of tomatoes out of here. I think these were the ruby red ones. We don't have any plum tomatoes ready in here just yet. My goal is to can a bunch of tomatoes, make sauces, and maybe some juice, maybe some tomato paste. But my question for today is, can we grow food in a tiny urban setting? And the answer is yes. Okay? Now, to prove that the answer is yes, there's the back of it. This is today's harvest. From just a quick walk around. You saw all the tomatoes I didn't get. You saw all the peppers I didn't get. Look at the size of these peppers. They're beautiful. Beautiful. And Auntie T, I only got 5 plum tomatoes today. And these 2 ruby reds. So I don't have enough to jar any up. I got these red onions out of here. And 1 lonely radish. I'll go try and dig up that other one later. I got all these cherry tomatoes, which I'm going to be giving to the upstairs neighbor. Most of them. I can eat a few, but I can't eat all of them. And I did get some yellow beans that my furry little friend, Mr. Pilfer, didn't happen to get. So, I mean, that's just today's harvest. And my garden is only just coming in. You guys saw the peppers that were still out there. All the tomatoes I showed you. Those are all still going to come in. I showed you the potatoes, potato flowers. That's they're a month off, I think, before they start to come in. But to answer the question, can you grow food in a tiny urban setting? The answer is yes. So, seeing as I harvested all these, and there's not really enough of them to do any preserving, like I could dehydrate these peppers and such, but because there's so few tomatoes and whatnot, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all of this, including the yellow beans, and I am going to make a baked rigatoni with all this fresh produce from my garden, this beautiful fresh basil, and some fresh thyme, and fresh rosemary from the garden as well. So, you know, if you can't, if your garden doesn't produce enough to preserve, because it'd be kind of a pain in the butt to preserve half a jar of tomatoes. But if it doesn't produce enough to preserve, cook it and eat it. It's food. That's what it's there for. Okay? You can probably take all this stuff, make a sauce out of it, and you know, can 1 or 2 jars of it. But yeah, my tiny urban garden is showing me a bunch of learning and a bunch of successes. So, you know, hopefully I don't have this kind of a harvest every day, because there's no way I can eat all that. No way. If it starts to produce more, that would be fantastic. Then I can start jarring tomatoes, making sauces and such to put that back. So that's what I've got for you guys today. Just sharing with you the idea that yes, you can grow something in a tiny urban space. Look, even look at this little pea plant in a bucket, producing beautiful pea pods. Grow things where you can, ladies and gentlemen, because you can do it. You know, the stuff will come up. Stuff will become obviously fruitful. So for now, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be North Shore Preparedness. Let me you guys let me know down in the comments below, you know, what sort of harvest you're getting out of your tiny little spaces, or unique ways that you grow things. Share it with the other folks, and hopefully we can all learn from the other. All right, this is going to be North Shore Preparedness. Hope everyone stays well and safe. Out for now.